Hey guys, back with, I would say, another stream, but this is the first live stream on the new channel. Um, this off season has been not the most consistent when it comes to the football stuff, but that all changes here tonight, folks, because we have an absolute grudge match. The Hall of Fame game. Everyone's favorite, of course. Carolina Panthers take on the Arizona Cardinals. You know, it's football. That's what I'm excited about, is that it's football. Not that it's this game, because this game's really worthless and useless and weak. But as I was saying, first of all, let me do a sound check. Second of all, the quality looks a lot better than some of my older streams. It's a little like laggy, but the quality's cleaner, and that is because I have a new laptop. I'm not using my old laptop, which was like a Mac, like a Chrome. Okay, I can't hear the TV in the back, which is good because you know I can still hear the sound of the game. All right, folks. We are a couple minutes from kickoff, and we're here. We're here. Like I said before, the off-season content has been very limited. It's been a lot of championship history videos. So now you're like, Alex, this is a wrestling account. Just stick with it. No. I'm going to say no on that one. What a summer it's been, though. I mean, honestly, if the reason why you've seen less content is because this summer has been chef's kiss, and then at the end of the school year last year, it was just like doing something every weekend. So, you know. But I do want to get back in the commentating space here, especially because this is what I want to do for a living. But I need to start get the ball rolling on it if this is actually what I want to do for a living. And next week, expect more content outside the championship history reviews, because next week we got Relentless. Yes, Relentless Wrestling. And technically, I could vlog tomorrow as well, because tomorrow I'm going to be at a Spokane Indians game. Obviously, they're the high A affiliate of the Colorado Rockies, but they're my local team, the Spokane Indians. You already know. So, yeah, I mean, it's been just crazy doing stuff every weekend, which summer's really coming down to the wire. I need to make some plans happen, especially this weekend and next week, because people will be starting to go back to school. I don't think I've talked about like my future plans yet on the channel, just because it's been so long since I've talked about everything relating to my life here on the channel. It's been a long time in general since I've shown my face here on the channel. I think since the Relentless, I think since my last Relentless vlog was the last time I showed my face on the channel, which was back in June. So I guess it hasn't been that long, but yeah, I'm taking a gap year, so not doing college, but next year, looking forward to starting to get into college, and I just needed this next year to prepare and do all the preparing for it. But that gives me a lot more free time on my hands, obviously. So hopefully the content should be pretty consistent, especially during this NFL season and during this football season in general. Not just the NFL, but college football, because I really want to be into it more this year. I want to, because I realized that when I watched the draft this year, I watched the draft this past year and I was like, I don't know any of these people. So that was like kind of a wake up call to be like, maybe I should watch the sport that I love so much a little more, you know? You know, and nothing says I love the sport this much like streaming the Hall of Fame. Oh, that's funny. It's been a couple months though, so the setup is a little bit different. Not where I'm sitting, obviously, but like the pictures, they're all the same. They're all the same. I don't know if the Baja Blast and the Suicide Mask was there last time. I don't think so. So that's new technically. The Suicide Mask, which I've talked about. Oh no, that was there last time. And then the Baja Blast, which is signed by Alex Zane. And then literally last weekend, I got this Jordan Love figure. It's so sick. I'm not taking it out of the box because it looks beautiful right next to my Packers cards. I'll grab it at halftime and kind of show you a little review of the figure. I'm not, once again, not gonna open it. Maybe one day I'll open it, but you never know what could happen one day. Maybe I meet Jordan Love, sign it. But no. Luke Kuechly. I do love the Hall of Fame class for this year. We got Adam Vinatieri, Luke Kuechly. I love the class because it's like, it's all the players I watched growing up now. It's like the age is aging me. Larry Fitzgerald, more tackles than drops, is also the Packers' biggest demon that they never fought. He murdered us every time. Every time. Also Drew Brees, right? Yep. Just hadn't showed him. And you also have, who's that guy? That's he's an older guy, obviously. Clearly. I can also hear the game from out in the other room, so it's like the echo. Yeah, seriously, who's the other class members? Roger Craig, that's right. I knew it was someone older that was like very long overdue to be in the Hall of Fame. All right, folks. Well, I'm not going to know any of the players tonight besides for the Arizona Cardinals. You know, Carson Beck is starting the game, but is he going to play the whole game? Probably not. And you know who's a backup quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals? Washington State legend, the Stash, Gardner Minshew. My guy. My guy. Gonna see some Minshew magic tonight. Little Minshew legacy game on tap. You already know. If I put do not disturb on my phone, does it? Because this new laptop that I got. It's an Apple. It's an iMac. So everything on my phone is like connected via this. Except like if I bring up like Instagram, it's not gonna pop up Instagram on here. But that's two different stories. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the commentating space. And next week, I was talking about it earlier, Relentless. I talked about a bit briefly at the end of my last vlog about how they might try to get me on commentary for Relentless. But if that's the case, one, there might not be a vlog, which I'm willing to sacrifice if I'm on commentary, because I mean, how sick is that? But this weekend, I should probably film some commentary videos, like for some Relentless matches, just to show that your boy still got it. I don't really got it. Wrestling commentary is not my strong suit. Football commentary, on the other hand, pretty good. I posted a video at the end of last season, or during the off season, I believe it was, of like my best commentary moments of last year, which I streamed more than ever last year, but I didn't stream like every week. And this is the season where I want to stream all the time, especially because when I think about, oh man, I really want to watch one of those old videos I made, it sucks. It sucks to think about because I can't go back and find the footage or go back and watch it. But it's really brought new life and energy, and especially once this football season starts, we'll be cooking with some gas. And I definitely want to change things up with, like, I refuse to believe it's you can't say it's ETN for years and then change it and be like, no, it's HN. There's only one HN, and that's the Vaughn HN. Here we go. Gonna return it up to the 5, 10, 15, 20. Bulldozes his way forward and gets to about the 25-yard line. Drag route gets hit. It's going to be stopped about a yard short, although he did go backwards. And that's Cardinals with a big stop there. This is probably the only game we'll see the Cardinals win all season. Genuinely. Hate to say it, but probably the case. Unless they have Gardner Minshew starting, because in that case, they'll win 17 games and win the Super Bowl. That's just what will happen, you know? All right. Panthers punted away. We'll probably be saying that a lot this game because it's just a bunch of fifth stringers, you know? Going to return it up to the 20. And there might have been an illegal block in the back, although nothing is called. And out comes the rookie, the like 29-year-old rookie, Carson Beck. 37-6 record as a starter in college, but he had that Georgia team around him. Won national titles, and then went to Miami. Didn't really have as much success. I mean, he brought them to the national championship, but once again, it was Miami. Gonna throw it left side. It is caught. Gets a gain of a few there. Yeah, I don't recognize a soul out there. I mean, I think Beck was in Miami. He was really just building off momentum what that Miami team had the year before with Cam Ward. So, you know, 2nd and 6 now. Beck under center. We'll hand it off. Our first run of the game. It is a gain of about 3. Flips forward. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, that is. That is Bam Knight. Zonovan Knight, whatever his name is now. I think his name is literally Bam Knight now. Just changed his name. Brissett. We saw Brissett dealing with a couple of injuries. I think that's why he is not starting tonight. From the 30, 3rd and 3. Beck will throw. Good time now. Steps up and runs, dives forward for the first down. Continuing the drive for the Cardinals, doing what Kenny Pickett cannot do, and that is use his legs to make the conversion on third down. Beck, like Collinsworth said, he's mainly a pocket passer, not the most athletic guy in the world, but there wasn't a spy on him, so gonna hand it off to Bam Knight, who bulldozes his way forward, gets about 3 or 4. Oh my God, I really hope they don't one and done Mike LaFleur, because I know he could be a good head coach in this league. Play action. Beck rolls right. It is caught over the middle. Gets about 4 on the play. And that is that 45? Is that Rivaldo Fairweather? Is that who's been getting those targets? Or is that, I don't know. Back throws right side. It is dropped. Was looking for was looking for Jalen Brooks, and he cannot corral it. Good coverage there by Carolina. And now it'll be 4th and 2, and the Cardinals will punt it away. So the Cardinals finally started to find something here early in this game. It's going to be nothing. Punt is away. It's a booming one. It'll bounce, and the Cardinals get that punt all the way inside the 4-yard line. What a punt. Yeah. It's the Hall of Fame game. We won't be seeing high scoring, but I don't know. Sometimes with bad defenses, you can get high scoring, but not yet. Brody Lee Jr. is live. Okay. Is Tom not streaming tonight? I don't think he said he would be. Who is that? Why do I accidentally subscribe to? I swear, my YouTube does this thing where it just like makes me subscribe to people, and I swear I don't subscribe to them. Yeah, he's not streaming. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I literally looked up live streams for this. I'm like one of the only people streaming, which is fair. Am I watching all 3 hours of this game? Yes. Which, if you follow me on TikTok, it shouldn't surprise you, because I posted a TikTok. Let me find the post. It wasn't long ago. It was like a month or 2 ago. What did it say? I said, I miss football so much right now that I could go for a Jets versus Titans 10 a.m. game with the final score of 3-0, with the starting QBs being Geno Smith and Mitchell Trubisky. That was where I was at, you know? That's how desperate I was. That was in June. Because that was like right after the NBA Finals had ended. And I was like, okay, what do I watch now? And then the World Cup was happening. So I was watching that for a little bit. USA got out. I was pissed. And then I watched, obviously, the World Cup final. And I was so pumped that Spain won. I was so glad they beat Argentina. But then, after that, it was like, okay, we literally just have baseball right now. mid-season baseball. And now the Dodgers trading for Tariq Skubal. Pissed, dude. I mean, we're going to get a lockout. They ruined baseball. Dumb. And the Mariners, we're doing so mid, but like we're not out of it. We can make the playoffs. It's just a lot right now. All right. But football's coming back, so we're cooking. From the 3, gonna hand it off. Can't really find a hole. The Cardinals are pushing him back. I think he's gonna be at the 1 with forward progress. Because it looks like he just got back to the no, I mean he was behind the line. Little fumble by Pickett there on the snap. That was Trevor Etienne, by the way, on the carry. Yeah, it was almost a safety. Yep, they're back to the 1 here. We have a Cardinal coming out of the game. That is unfortunate. Looks like one of their defensive linemen. Pickett now in shotgun all alone. 2nd and 12. Gonna throw over the middle. Is bobbled. Incomplete. Bounced off. Locked up. Was looking for David Moore there. One of the vets on this team. I mean, David Moore, he's not really a vet, but like... Oh, he's 31. Wait. Born in 1995 is 31. That's... No way. That's crazy. Pickett. There's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be a false start. So they're going to be backed all the way up here. Because we got a cha-cha. False start on Reese there. Notable injuries, man. Yeah, it's bad. Their O-line, Taylor Moton, Ikemakwanu, and then their defense, Nick Scorton. Not doing so hot. Pickett deep in his own end zone. Gonna launch it deep right side. Incomplete, but the flag is gonna be thrown. Oh my. Was looking for Bryson Tremaine on the pass. And is that? Flag is on Keltrell Clark there. I'm literally hearing these guys' name for the first time today. I mean, the pass was a little out of bounds, so I don't know how pass interference that was, but they're like, please. Refs are like, please get yardage. We need points. Carry about 1 there, 1 or 2 for Carolina. And Canales is liking what he is seeing right now. Pickett will throw, looking left side, looking middle. Gonna dump it off underneath. He is going backwards. And he maybe has back to the line with forward progress. There is a flag. That's Trevor Etienne, who is not looking like his counterpart in Travis here, as he is struggling right now. It looks like we're going to get holding on the offense, I would assume. Yeah, probably, because it was holding offense. Penalty is declined because they're going to take the, I believe, the negative 1 or 2 yardage that Etienne got there. Maybe not negative 2. And that's another penalty on Albert Reese. UDFA signed in the offseason. 3rd and 9 now. from the 33. Pickett is going to be in shotgun. Back to his left. Pickett looking good time. Very solid time. Dumps it off underneath. And who gets about 5-ish there. Maybe more than 5. But it's 4th down. Panthers are going to have to punt it away again. Do we get any points in this first quarter? I'm going to say no. I'm just going to say no. I would be very surprised if we did. 4th and 4. The kick is up and away. And the ball will bounce. Cardinals need to pick that up. They don't. They keep it inside about the 4-yard line again. So another punt here to the 3-yard line. I don't know why that Cardinals player did not pick it up. Panthers were able to punch it in to keep it in. And they'll be looking good. Now, here's the real question. Do we get any points? No. Kidding. What? Oh, that's stupid. I just got a TNA spoiler. That's why I hate TNA for taping stuff. What is this collab? What is this? What is this collab? Livy Dunn and World of T-shirts. That's enough internet for today. Colts extending Jonathan Taylor. This was 12 hours ago. I don't know why I'm just saying this. It's because I don't go on Instagram. 2-year, $44 million deal worth up to $47 million, $39 million guaranteed. I mean, it's a cheapish deal, you know? I mean, for running backs, that's pretty high. Yeah, that's an issue. So now Gibbs and Bijan are going to be getting paid big time, probably. Yes. August 15th. Wait. Yes, that is next week. August 15th, Relentless. Samuel Shaw is going to be in the building, formerly known as Dexter Loomis. And he is challenging for the Relentless World title against Jonathan Gresham, who has had a absolute captive hold on this title. Sam Shaw finally going to be the one to take it. We'll see. We'll see. Keep in the back of your mind, too, Joseph Sawyer is signed to have a Relentless date. So, Joseph Sawyer, Joe Gacy, same guy. So, should be interesting. From the 4, back under center. False start. Going to be another cha-cha here, which is not what you want from inside your 5-yard line. That'll be half distance from the goal. That was Yaboa, who I think was making those. Oh my God! Cardinals offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett. Oh man, that fucking guy. Gonna hand it off to Bam Knight, who is breaking tackles and gets about 1, maybe 2 yards there to fight for his life. Under 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Nathaniel Hackett. Why is he wearing a Cardinal shirt? Who's wearing Is he wearing a Fitzgerald shirt? I don't know. Chat. Hands it off to Bam Knight, who gets about one-ish. I'm glad there's a player that's not a quarterback that I actually know in Bam Knight here who's getting consistent reps. But he's not doing a whole lot. Doing more than Trevor Etienne is, I can tell you that much. All right, 3rd and 7. Come on. Let's see some offense. Beck. Kind of pressure. Throws deep right side. Has him beat. Caught. Deep downfield up to past the 40-yard line. And that's a big play for this Cardinals offense that they needed. Larry Fitzgerald's loving it. And it's Jalen Brooks. Absolutely cooked his man, who's looking like Josh Norman, but definitely isn't Josh Norman. Who's 24? I don't know. Hands it. Nope. Play action. Left side. Caught. Ooh, hard hit there. But Weaver gets about 3 or 4. Who is 24? Seriously, though. Will Lee the third. All right. We're going to have some Shaw Smith. No, probably not. Shaw Smith Wade's a starter. Because he is a Washington State legend. 2nd and 7. From the 45, Beck almost trips, but he gets the first down and more. Bam Knight is rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Took that one right off of QJB. You already know. Ball. It's not ball. It's common. It's common ball, actually. What a redirect by Bam Knight there. Changed direction. Found the hole. Got the first down. Okay. Cardinals are the first team to be in the other team's territory tonight, I believe. Play action. Rolling right. Looking. Throws right. It is caught. Bulldozes his way forward. Gets about 4 on the play. And that is James Gears on the reception. Jamison Gears. My bad. I was close. Hey, I'm literally learning these guys' names for the first time. So, yeah, it looks like even the players, there's Jeremiah Love, who's getting no reps tonight, which is kind of crazy for me. Beck throws deep. Over the middle, caught. First down. I believe that is Jalen Brooks again. It was. Beck is cooking right now. What a catch. I mean, I think Beck realizes that anyone can get that starting job in Arizona right now. So, gonna hand it off. Bam Knight is fighting off tacklers. Gets about 3-ish on the play. I disagree humbly, though. When you have that Georgia team around you, you could literally be Joe Schmo off the street. Beck goes right side. It is caught. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. That is fair weather again. Collinsworth is like, no, Becky's just making throws out there, you know? No, here's a guy who kind of reminds me of you see the sidearm. You see the sidearm from a quarterback. He's wearing a sleeve. You know who that reminds me of? Bad triple. Back under center. Hands it off to Knight, who will get the first down. Gets about 2 on the play. And that's enough. There you go. Obviously, I mean, even if this was a Packers game, it would still almost kind of be unbiased because it's preseason. Really doesn't matter in the end of the day. But I want Beck to do terrible because we need Gardner Minshew action. Come on. Hopefully second half. I don't even know if Minshew's healthy right now, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's hope he is. Back under center. Hands it off up the middle. Gets about 5 on the play. That is not Bam Knight. That is... Is that Trey Benson? That is Trey Benson. Huh. Either that or Corey Kiner, but I'm pretty sure that said 33. Thought it said 30, but they don't have a 30, so. 2nd and 6. Beck. Throws. Caught. Is he in? Just short of first down, or just short of the end zone. All the way inside the 1, and that is Corey Kiner on the reception. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter as the Cardinals are right there in scoring position. Wait, is that a catch? Hold on. I don't even know if it's a catch. Okay, it is a catch. They probably don't care enough. All right. So, at the end of the first quarter here, we are tied at 0, but we finally have some offense going here in this worthless-ass game. That's just what it is that it's worthless. I mean, come on. No one cares about this schmuck. Oh my goodness. I was just talking about it. Jahmyr Gibbs gets a contract. Wait, let me go to the same. Hold on. Wait a minute. Jahmyr Gibbs. Just after Jonathan Taylor at the beginning of the day. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 years, $75.75 mil extension with $51.5 mil guaranteed, making him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Oh, it's over. The running back market has just inflated by like 30 million within a day, folks. Oh no, it's over. It's over. It's over. Bijan is getting 500 million. He's getting that Mahomes contract. This is just dumb. Is what it is. Dumb. Okay, why is World of T-shirts and Living Dunn? Why are they all over my feed? I don't even follow them. That's not true. I follow Living Dunn, but Dylan Brooks also just got paid. 3 years, 73 mil. All for that man to just hate watch LeBron. Suns play the Sixers this year. Oh man, Dylan Brooks will be hunting that man down. That might be one of the funniest things I've ever watched. By the way, this is in the playoffs. Dylan Brooks out the Thunder Lakers series, just hate watching. That is the generational hate that I want to be on. All right, inside the 1, Beck under center, 1st and goal, hands it off left side. Kiner is in. The first touchdown of the entire the NFL season, technically. Not really. It's not the NFL season yet. But there you go. Corey Kiner came off strong there at the end of that drive. Had a good run and then caught it in tight contention and then gets in the end zone. Are we still glazing Carson Beck? Sorry. I just get like, is Minshew even healthy? Come on. Yes, he's the second string. Is he playing tonight or what? Sorry, I just get like, I get a little defensive when Gardner Minshew, my goat, my glorious king, the greatest quarterback to touch a football next to Aaron Rodgers, of course, and Jordan Love, and Cam Ward, and John Mateer, and Zeviak House, and anyone else I really care about that much? No, that's it. Greatest quarterbacks of all time. Speaking of greatest quarterbacks, Drew Brees. Drew Brees is one of my favorite guys ever. I mean, I always compared Drew Brees to how I was in elementary school football because I was all-time quarterback. I was a goat back when I was mobile. Call me Los because I was mobile back then. And when we played recess football, man, I was slinging dots like my name was Drew Brees. I wouldn't always throw just a massive deep bomb. Sometimes I had my Michael Thomas to just like sling in a slant route too. My boys Jacoby and Johnny back in the day, they were my number one guys. When they weren't on my team, I didn't know who the hell to throw the ball to. Actually, that's not true. I remember my first touchdown at recess football. It wasn't even one of my main receivers. It was it Drew? I'm just name dropping people right now. I don't know why. There's 0 viewers. It's fine. It was someone taller for sure. Definitely a tight end build. And somehow he like, I don't know how, but he made it all the way to the end zone. It was like at least he ran for at least 30, 40 yards. Because it was just a little curl route that I threw it to him. And he just like he evaded everyone. He just went downfield. Scored. It was beautiful. Greatest moment of my life. Didn't reach a peak after that. Is that Darren Sharper, the hardest hitting safety in the league? Was Darren Sharper the one that blocked that punt? I think so. I don't recall though. I don't know who it was. What is this notification that's at the top here? 1st and 10. Gonna hand it off. And gets about 3 or 4 there. That is Trevor Etienne. Okay, I thought I was spilling stuff on me. Balin Breeze. That little child that grabbed the confetti at the Super Bowl. 2nd and 5. Pickett hands it off to Etienne, who finds the hole, eventually gets the first down all the way up to the 45-yard line. New set of downs for Carolina. First and 10. Pickett, play action, dumps off underneath, wide open, first down and more into Cardinals territory. That's John Mechie who gets the first. So now the Panthers They see the Cardinals score and they're like, we got to try to answer back here. And that is what they are now trying to do. Hall of Fame games, sometimes you see a shootout. You either see a shootout or you see just bad, low-scoring football. Pickett throws. It is caught. Gets game about 5. Is David Moore. Pickett looking is pressured. He breaks a sack, runs forward, throws it left side, incomplete. From the 31-yard line, Pickett looking, good time, stepping up, pressure, throws right side, is caught, first down and more, up to about the 22-yard line. And that is James Mitchell on the reception. I know these players. Know them all by heart, actually. Pickett, 7 for 9, 44 yards. Not doing too shabby. Play action. Good time. Gonna throw right side, one-on-one over the top. It is incomplete. Was looking for James Mitchell. Austin Keys on the coverage. Wow. There's a linebacker there, I believe, on the coverage. Got the hand in there. That would have been nuts. 2nd and 10. From the 23, Pickett shotgun back to his right. Will throw. Looking, throws underneath. It is caught. First down and more. Using his speed all the way up to the 5-yard line. And that is the quad father himself, A.J. Dillon. I saw that 28 and I got so excited, dude. I remembered he was on the Panthers. The Quadzilla. He's out there. And he's going to get the next carry. He's going to fight forward. He's going to push forward. Gets to the 1. Run it back. Come on. Get A.J. Dillon in that end zone. A.J. Dillon could always get a starting spot. He just, when he can stay healthy, he's a dog. Hands it off. End zone. Touchdown. A.J. Dillon. Rocking the baby celebration. My dog, the quad father, Quadzilla himself. He's back, baby. And now I just realized I never updated the score. Am I stupid? I just got so used to not scoring this game that I didn't even update it originally. The extra point for Carolina. Kick is up. It's drifting. And it is good. There you go. Tie game at 7 here. These teams just needed to settle in a little bit. Now they're finally rolling. I just see AJ Dillon as a full-time podcaster now. I don't even see him as a... Oh my goodness. Why didn't I see this deal? This was all the way back in July 30th. The Saints gave Chris Olave $132 million. There's no way. There's just no way. I refuse. Double stack weekend. Oh my god, I love it. Sometimes I just remember why I don't go on the internet. Jalen Walker out for the season. That sucks. That really, really sucks. But I thought that scared me. All right. Back from commercial break here. Tie game at 7 with these two teams. Two of the all-time teams in NFL in existence. There's a flag on the kick. Was that not in the landing zone? Yep. Kick was short of the landing zone, so the ball will be starting at the 40, which is not what you want to do right now with Carson Beck kind of cooking. You can't tell me Carson Beck's starting the whole game. You just can't tell me that. And you can't tell me that his fourth stringer is gonna get some playing time. Because you can't tell me that either. Minshew's healthy, I checked, so if he's not playing tonight, then I will fight you. Beck looking, gonna throw it deep, left side, 1-on-1, is there, is popped, caught, Jalen Brooks, holy mother of God, what a way to reel that in. There is a flag, it might be for that hit that he, yep. Penalty is declined. Oh my goodness. I mean, Brooks had this man beat. Caught and oh my goodness, got lit up. But he still held on to it. 1st and 10 now from the 11. Hands it off. Bam Knight is rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Gets about 6 on the play. And already, folks, Cardinals are this close to scoring once again. That was unreal. But they can't. Here's what they can't do. is just never give Minshew a chance. I know Minshew is older now. He's getting up there in age. He's just kind of there as a vet. But if you could start Jacoby Brissett, Beck throws it underneath, had a guy in his face, throws it down. 3rd and 4 coming up. You can't never give Minshew a shot, is my whole thing. I don't think Minshew will start because Beck is the 3rd string. Or not. I'm not saying I don't think Minshew will start. I'm saying I don't think Minshew might get playing time tonight because Beck is the 3rd string. Minshew's the 2nd string. Beck's starting tonight, so I don't know if they give it to the 4th man on the roster. I don't know. 3rd and 4 for stoppage. Timeout, Arizona. Okay. Adam Vinatieri, who played till he was like 47. So what? He's like 60 now or something? Kidding. Joke. He's got to be at least 50 though by now. 3rd and 4 from inside the 5. Beck under center. Will throw the fade route 1-on-1. It is caught. Touchdown. Fehoko. Is that Simi Fehoko? It is. Cardinals take the lead once again. Carson Beck trusting his man, throwing it up, and Simi Fehoko comes down with it. Piss poor coverage by Carolina. It really is looking like that for Carson Beck. As much as I hate the guy, you're gonna ask, why do you hate Carson Beck? He's just a guy. He plays football. Just everything about him, you know. Chad Ryland, extra point is good. The thing that killed me was back at the national championship when an interviewer asked Beck, they were like, how you been you're in Miami here. How's like the buzz been on campus in like classes and stuff about Miami making the national champion? And he was like, I graduated 2 years ago. Cause he's an old fart. That's why I hate NIL. Hate it. Hate NIL. I mean, I love it and I hate it. I don't know what to say about it. Vinatieri, is he the only kicker to have 2 game-winning Super Bowl wins? Because he not only had that one, but he had the one against Carolina. Is he the only one? Or was Vinatieri already out by the time the Carolina game happened? No, he wasn't. There's no way he was. Vinatieri played because he didn't go to the Colts until like 07, 08 maybe. Maybe later. I don't know. Touchback. So 35 is where Carolina will start. This is a nice thing about the Hall of Fame game. You just watch all the Hall of Famers, inductees, just yap. It's just really a yap fest out here. So does this mean that next year, or no? These are like 2020 retirees. So not next year, but the year after that, Brady will go in probably. Because Brady retired in 22. 2. From the 35, hands it off. A.J. Dillon, fighting defenders, gets all the way up near the 50. A.J. Dillon is cooking, and I believe that's not Kenny Pickett in there anymore as far as I'm concerned. Is that Haynes King in there? Haynes King, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, who's 25 years old. What's all these old-ass rookie quarterbacks? Makes no sense to me. He's stumbling. Haynes throws incomplete. Had a guy wide open, and it bounced off the receiver's hands. Okay, so yeah. Carolina has Pickett out of there, and instead we got the rookie out of I already forget, rookie out of Georgia Tech, Haynes King. UDFA. Haynes looking, throws, middle, caught, first down. That was a nice pass. From the 39 already here, Kane throws underneath. It is caught. Gain of a couple. This is where we really start to see the backups of all the backups come into play here. Yeah, I don't think Minshew's getting playing time tonight, which is unfortunate. I've been looking for this game because of that, and I don't think it's going to happen. Because Minshew is technically the starter over Beck. So, I don't know. Jim. From the 35, Kane, shotgun, will throw. Throws deep, left side, one-on-one, incomplete. Overthrow him. That was almost generational. What? Haynes King would sleep in the locker room at Georgia Tech. Did he not have enough money for a dorm or an apartment? Probably not. Haynes throws quickly, middle, caught. First down, John Mechie. From the 27, Kane, play fake, looking, throws, middle, batted down. Incomplete. Elijah Cope on the pass breakup. I mean, to win any state championship in football in Texas is impressive. All right, second and 10. Kane is in shotgun all alone. Looking, is pressure immediately, has to scroll out. He will have the speed. It's about 9 there on the play to make it third and short. You can already see that speed from Haynes King. I mean, 4.66 for a white quarterback's pretty good. Kane throws right side. It is caught. Gets the first down. Felipe Franks, the legend himself. Love it. Watch him get cut now. From the 15, Haynes rolls out left. It is caught. First down. End zone. Touchdown. Panthers. Once again, responding back. And that is... Who is... Shoot. 86. 86. That is Jasim Reed on the touchdown. There you go. There you have it, folks. So, I mean, in reality, this isn't the worst game to stream. We've streamed way worse games. Way worse games. We've streamed 3-0 games before. 6-3 games we've streamed. Like, we've streamed some bad games. Obviously, this is the first stream on this new channel, so it's a whole new era here. Bryce is pumped, watching Haynes King do his thing. We are tied up here with, I believe, only about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. What in the blue hell? Sorry, that was aggressive. Sorry, I just saw a TikTok. It's a wrestling TikTok. So good. All right, we are on commercial timeout after the Panthers score. Luke Kuechly, dude. I mean, the smartest football player ever to play the game. Genuinely is... What a legend. What a guy. Tied way too early. He just couldn't stay healthy at the end there, so... For a 7-year career, though, man. 2013 Defensive Player of the Year. 5-time Pro Bowl selection. I mean, he has all the accolades to be in the Hall of Fame, so... Absolutely rightful. 5:54 to go here in the half. Gonna return it up to the 20, 25, 30, and get about to the 32-yard line. That is where Arizona will resume. All right. Give me Gardner Minshew. It's not going to happen. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Time will tell. Lights on, nobody home, you know? What's he doing? Going to work. I don't know. What's your dad doing? I don't know. Carson Beck is still in. There's a flag. Oh, I don't know why I'm complaining. I think because I want this first half over. Because I have to pee for the D. So unbelievably bad. I've been sipping on this Baja Blast and it's hitting. But I'm like so close to halftime. I'm so close to halftime. So I'm like, if we could just like not pick up the pace, but like just chew clock, okay? Long sustained drives. Beck throws incomplete. I don't know what he was looking for there. I mean, I saw who he was looking for. He was just inaccurate as hell. That's sick. I mean, talk about full circle. Luke Kuechly being at the Hall of Fame in Canton, and then now in the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Crazy. The only thing in Canton, Ohio, I'm convinced, because what else happens in Canton, Ohio? Nobody knows. Beck looking, throws right side. It is caught. Maybe about a yard short of the first down marker, but gets a good gain of about 14 there. Okay. Third and 1. Beck. Good time. Throws deep. 1-on-1 left side. It is batted up incomplete. There's a flag. Shaw Smith weighed on the coverage. I thought it was clean coverage. And I'm not just saying that because it's Shaw Smith Wade, Washington State legend. That is why I'm saying that. I don't know who the flag is on, though. It's Greg Olson. It's third leg Greg. What's your name, G? Reg? What you do? I can't sing the rest of that song. It's not appropriate for YouTube. We were getting on the 7th floor. 7th floor crew, you already know. I love the clip of them like, hey, Greg, would you ever continue your career as a rapper? And he immediately is like, no. Duh, shut up. Don't talk about it. 1st and 10. Okay, so they're gonna call that flag on the defense there. As Bam Knight goes for about 5. Was that Bam Knight? I think it was. I think he's still in the game. Okay, so Breeze is commentating. Breeze has been commentating though. Luke's gonna commentate. Okay. Breeze has been commentating. He started last year. What wasn't it last year or the year before he started? I don't know. But they might have one of them replace Tony for this season. Who knows? Bam Knight is rumbling. Oh, he loses the ball. The ball is out, and I believe Carolina has it. No, I think Knight got back on top of it. Hold on, folks. Bam Knight was running up the field. It was punched out by Carolina. Did Bam Knight fall back on top of it? I do not know. Okay. Yes, Luke Kuechly, Clark Kent. Really does look like Clark Kent. 1st and 10. Okay, so yeah, they are going to say he got back on that ball. Bam Knight goes forward, gets about 5. Bam Knight is running over this Panthers defense. Kuechly is so awkward. He's like, what am I supposed to? You just have the camera on me. Stupid. Under 3 minutes to go here in this half. 2nd and 5. Cardinals, believe it or not, all the way up to the 30 already. Going to hand it off. Bam Knight pushing forward. Gets all the way near the 20. That's not Bam Knight. That is Corey Kiner, who has also been putting together some plays here. Yeah, Kuechly is genuinely one of the smartest players to ever play football. What a guy he was. First and 10 from the 21. Hands it off. Kiner spins. Gets about 3 or 4. As we hit the 2-minute warning here in Canton. Tied up at 14 here. We got a game. It's just nice to see football. It's just nice to it literally. Oh, why am I just now seeing all these extensions? That would make a lot of sense. Second and 6 from the 23. Back under center. Or not the 23, from the 17, sorry. Hands it off, going up the middle, gets about 2 or 3. And that is Bam Knight still. Can. I believe can you reset the play? I don't remember what that means. I believe that's what that means. All my years watching Aaron Rodgers, you'd think I'd know by this point. Beck's been cooking, but so is Jalen Brooks. I mean, definitely a guy that, at this point, anything is wide open for this Cardinals receiver room because Marvin Harrison Jr. has been looking rough in practice. I'm hoping he can turn it around because I really do want the guy to be good. Beck is kind of pressured, steps up, And it is sacked. 2 yards behind the line. That's a big play on third down. Now going to have to force Cardinals to make a decision. And that is Jared Harrison Hunt. Jared Harrison Hunt. Got it. Oh, is this a Carson Beck and Haynes King matchup? Obviously, Georgia and Georgia Tech. I'm out of it. And Georgia barely squeaked on with a win. I remember that one. Okay, so the Cardinals are going to take their 3 here. Shatter Island. Should be pretty automatic here. 35-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it's drifting, but it is good. There we go. Cardinals take a 3-point lead. Panthers now, with 1:46 to go, see if they can put something together before the end of the half. Yes. Did they not have those before? Yes. Yes. It's just nostalgia tripping. No, he can't. He could not. That is awesome. I didn't even see that post. All right. Oh, okay. So Mike Tomlin's working NBC analyst now. That's awesome. A team would be stupid not to try to bring him in. Haynes throws incomplete. Looking for John Mechie, just too covered there. 2nd and 10. From 35 still. Haynes looking. Throws middle. Caught. First down. That is Jaseem Reed on the reception. And Panthers are in hurry-up formation as time is winding down here. They have one timeout to go. Kane throws right side. It is just caught, I believe, pulled in by John Mechie. Nice catch on the sideline. They are going to hurry it up still here, even with time stopping. Kane throws right side. I think he got to the sideline. No, he didn't. So clock is going to keep going. But the Panthers are quickly moving here. Kane will throw. Throws right side. Just going for another outside shot. He gets it. James Mitchell. Third down. After last year, though, Bryson, I mean, that guy has established his spot in Carolina. So, won't have to worry about anyone taking his job. Even though I know Ghetto Gronk will over-exaggerate something and be like, Haynes Keenan is a god. He's taking Bryson's spot. It is caught, and he's still going, still on his feet all the way to the 15-yard line. But they need to hurry it up right now. 2-minute drill. Who was that? What a catch and run. That was Jimmy Horn Jr. Kane throws one-on-one, end zone, incomplete. Good God. All right, here we go. From the 15. 23 seconds to go in the half. Kane will throw. Looking. Throws right side wide open. And it's a bad throw or a bad reception attempt. Was looking for Jimmy Horn Jr. He had him wide open. Horn tried to go for the one-handed snag. I mean, he just got overzealous there. That hurts. All right. Let's see if you can do it again. 3rd and 10. 18 seconds to go now. Kane looking. There's a flag down already. It's probably a false start. Throws underneath. Got back to the line is Jimmy Horn Jr. Might have to take a timeout here to present the 10-second runoff. Just take their 3, you know. But there is a flag. It's probably a false start. Unless someone on defense jumped. I don't know what this means, big dog. Illegal shift on the offense. Penalty will be declined. It's 4th down. So now, if you're Carolina, you go and take your field goal here to tie this up. All right. All right. 33-yard attempt here for Ryan Fitzgerald. To tie this game up here, the kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. So, we got a back-and-forth battle here in the Hall of Fame game, tied at 17 with only 8 seconds to go in this half. Oh, yeah. The fact that the Cardinals would even think about not starting Jeremiah Love is insane to me. You draft him at number, what, 3, 2? You give him all that money? You're going to have him start. I mean, obviously. Yeah, Tyler Algier's there, but Tyler Algier's not going to be your starter. Just like in Atlanta. Algier was never going to be the starter over Bijan, but it's just, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Key additions: Isaac Seumalo, Tyler Algier, Kendrick Bourne, Jeremiah Love. Nothing groundbreaking for the Cardinals outside of "Love Me, Love Me, Love Me." I do not sing that song as well. What kind of touchback? Okay, all right. MHJ has been struggling. He struggled at the end of last season. He looked great at times, and then he struggled at the second half. And then training camp, he's been dropping everything. You never judge training camp though in preseason off of drops. You just don't. We've seen that year after year. I mean, people were afraid, oh my god, Jamar Chase is gonna be a bust because he's dropping stuff in camp and preseason. And then guess what happened? He became Jamar Chase. So all right. It is halftime. I do want to show you that Jordan Love figure, but first of all, we gotta go P for D, go for the O, both because we are unbiased around here. We have a tie ball game at 17 here. We'll go over the halftime stats when I return. All right. We're back. Back in black. Let me go over the halftime stats, although it really doesn't matter. It's a goddamn Hall of Fame game, for gosh sakes, but hey, we can still acknowledge things. Panthers wise, Haynes King, 11 for 17, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Pickett went 8 for 11, 62 yards, and was sacked once. Rushing wise, A.J. Dillon, 3 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown. Etienne, 4 for 12. Receiving wise, John Mechie, 30 for 38. Jasim Reed has 2 receptions for 30 yards and a tutty. Defensive wise, not a lot happening defensive wise. I mean, it's been a pretty offensive game for the most part. For the Cardinals, Beck, 11-14, 148 yards and a touchdown. Zonovan Knight, Bam Knight, whatever you want to call him, 11 carries for 56 yards. Corey Kiner, 5 for 22 and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Jalen Brooks, 3 for 99. He's cooking right now. Virgil had a 14-yard reception. Fairweather, 2 for 11. Defensive wise, Austin Keys leads in for tackles. Okay. They're talking about the Chris Johnson ALS thing. But right now, I want to actually show you guys this because I got this last weekend and I haven't even really looked at it, but it's the greatest thing I've ever witnessed on God's green earth. I knew they started making the NFL action figures, but I didn't know that they had a Jordan Love one. That's for sure. It genuinely looks like him too. I mean, it looks very choppy, but it still looks like Jordan Love. Like they have like his facial hair and everything in there. I mean, the glare is gonna be so bad, but I mean, it's Jordan Love. That's who it is. They have his stats on the back. I really would love to open it, but I can't bring myself to do that. At least at the moment. They even have the Spanish translations. I just really born 11 November 2nd, 1998. Of course, attended Utah State University. Drafted 26th of the first round in 2020. They're doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, the panel for Chris Johnson, while they all wear Chris Johnson jerseys. Okay. We love it. But no. It literally comes with a football. Does a football have it? Oh my god, that's so sick. That's so fire. I know they started making these, the McFarlane Sports Picks figures. I went to the figure aisle, obviously, because we gotta look at the wrestling figure aisle, and immediately I see a Josh Allen figure. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's sick. And then I look right in the back of it, and there's a Jordan Love. So, yeah. What if I just ripped it open? Yeah. I'm an adult. I have what's it called? I can restrain myself from impulsive decisions. Because, I mean, the figure, like, quality, probably not the best. I mean, he has ankle pivot. He's double jointed in the arms. I don't know if he has any knee pivot. Only maybe single jointed in the knees at the most. Yeah, I don't think he's double jointed in the knees. That would be crazy. Um, and then, yeah, I mean, looks like pretty good. Does he have ankle pivot? Looks like he has ankle pivot. Wow, sick. That's so fire. I definitely would love to start collecting these in general because I saw they were all at Target. So I would genuinely be tempted to go, and they were only 20. This was only $20. I would genuinely be so tempted to go and buy another Jordan Love, and then just buy all the other ones they had there. I don't remember outside of Josh Allen what they had. I know it was more than Allen and Love. Might have been Who would have it been? I think there might have been a Matthew Stafford in there. Mahomes, probably. I don't know. Like I said, it would be sick to just like collect these because obviously, you know me, big wrestling figure guy. I also got a new CM Punk while I was there. I got the greatest hits CM Punk, which was like based off his like first elite when he came back, like the Royal Rumble elite. Because I needed an elite Punk. That is what I needed. So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed the love. Let me look on Target.com here and see if they sell them on Target.com, just because I want to know which ones they have. You know, so they're kind of sick. Like I said, I would love to get another love figure so I could open it and I could, you know, NFL. They might not have them on the actual. I'm only seeing pop figures. I don't know if they have them on the actual Target site, but they were there. Let's check Amazon. No. McFarlane, they're called. McFarlane. Oh, these are what it is. So yeah, they have a bunch. Aiden Hutchinson, Jane Daniels, Amon Ross St. Brown. Here's the Jordan Love. Yeah, that's the Jordan Love that I got. Travis Kelce. They're definitely overpriced on Amazon. Obviously, everything's always overpriced on Amazon. But if I like went in person more often to Target, I would genuinely collect those. They're sick. They're fire. They're cool, you know? I think that's something I've always dreamed of because obviously wrestling figures always been a big thing for me. And then combine that with football, my other big love, like my other big love. Sorry, that was bad. From the 20. It is caught, gets the first down. Got like 10 plus there. Sorry, I thought I got a rip in these shorts, and I was almost so pissed because I just got these. I gotta pull up these rosters again. Man, they have everyone. Jason Kelsey, Tua. Who would ever buy a Tua? Puka, Garrett Wilson, Nick Bosa. They have them like displayed though on Amazon. That's not how they were displayed in that. Obviously, gain of about 3 there to pick up the first down. So it looks like they didn't get all the yards on that first play of the drive. Okay. Roster. Mike LaFleur. Look at Matt there. What a guy. My glorious king. As much as, depending on how this season goes, Packers fans are going to want that man fired. And it looks like they got Carolina to jump. Yep. Encroachment. So, it's on Malone, the rookie. Just lined up offsides there. So they'll take their 5, make it 1st and 5. See if one of these teams. Beck is still in, by the way. Is he playing the whole game? Beck, play action, rolls, right, first down, and more. Ooh, he hurdles over a man out of bounds. And that's That's what's his face again. Yep, Jamison Gears. I remembered the name totally. I just totally didn't have to look at the name again. So yeah, I'm gonna watch so much preseason football this year that I'm gonna be reverse psychology by the time the regular season rolls around. I'm not gonna know any of the starters. I'm gonna be like, where is preseason legend Jamison Gears for the Cardinals? Where is he? He's a dog. I'm just totally gonna reverse my knowledge in football here. Jeremiah Love, who's this guy? I only know Corey Kiner. Okay, so yeah, false start by the way. So 1st and 15. From about midfield, Beck hands it off. I believe that is Kiner, who is fighting his way forward. Gets a good gainage of about 5 there. So got about his yardage that he had lost on the false start. Yeah, if Beck comes out, Keaton Slovis is probably going to go in. I don't know why I was expecting Minshew tonight. I literally was expecting it for like a month. I'm like, man, Minshew's not starting. He's gonna be in this game, and my life's gonna be complete. Beck, kind of pressured, just dumps it off underneath. Kiner gets about 4 or 5, but we do have a flag here late. Okay, there's a bunch of flags now. Holding on the offense. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a hold. Brought him all the way down. Got the Guardian cap going. I was a player. Even if I didn't want to wear a Guardian cap, I'd wear it during the preseason. I mean, come on. It is caught, and he's going backwards. Now he's going forwards. Now he's fighting. Okay, good gainage there to make it 3rd and manageable. That is. That was Reggie Virgil, who was actually kind of flew under the radar for me that first half. He had got a few passes, but I didn't really look. 3rd and 11 from 47. Beck, good time, throws just underneath, and it's Fairweather who gets about half of that. And now, what will Arizona do? They might stay out. I would stay out there if I was Arizona. With the way their offense has been moving, that's what I would do. It's probably just so much pressure on Michael Florida. First time as a head coach. But if he's that Matt LaFleur type, and we know he's been good offense. He was there during the Derrick Henry years at the Titans when their offense was unstoppable. So back, 4th down, gonna launch it deep. It is caught. He held on to it. Reggie Virgil over 2 guys. He looks a little shaken up. Wait, did he not catch it? He didn't catch it. Oh, that's so disappointing. It got popped out. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought Reggie Virgil just made the catch of the century. But instead, it was popped out by Simmons. Wow, that would have been nuts on 4th down. Panthers will have possession when we come back from commercial break. That was nuts. Yes. Yes. Huh. Interesting. Nope. The catch was so nuts. I love it. Derek Carr. That's who that is. Yeah. Larry, legend, dude. Larry Fitzgerald. He was the Packers' kryptonite, dude. Not just that 2015 game, but that 2009 wild card game. Although we genuinely should have won that game because there was a face mask call that they missed on that turnover at the end, but still, it's fine. We won the chip the next year, so I'm not gonna complain. But man, that 2015 team, we were special. And this man ruined it! From the 40. Second and 11. Gonna hand it off. Bumbling and stumbling. Fighting forward. Ball comes out, and the Cardinals take possession. Fumble. If there wasn't a fumble before, there is this time. And Tyus loses it, and he is shaken up with the arm. I mean, that was just... See where he gets his arm here. Oh. Punched him right on the arm area, and that's what forced the fumble. It is a clean fumble, but Tyus is going to be hurting on the arm there for a little bit. All right. Yep, here comes Keaton Slovis, who is going to get playing time. Kiner loses about a yard there. From 49, Slovis throws. It is caught. And going to be close to the first down. That's Reggie Virgil. So Keaton Slovis is going to get playing time tonight. Former USC Trojan, by the way. Former Pac-12 guy, by the way. You know another Pac-12 guy on this Cardinals team that could be the greatest player? You know why Gardner's not starting tonight? Because he's going to start the regular season. And he's going to have another Colts-like season. He's going to turn this team around, and they're going to go to the playoffs this time. What's-his-face isn't going to drop the ball, and they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to win the West. No, they're not. They're not. I would be shocked if the Cardinals got third in the West. A little handoff here. Get a gain of about 5. Is Corey Kiner. Second and 5. Slovis play action. Rolls right side. It is caught. He still has it. Still on his feet. Making guys miss all the way up near the 12-yard line. There you go. Big first down. Arizona. They're moving. They're moving. They're grooving. From the 12, Slovis hands it off up the middle, fighting forward. Gets about 2 or 3. I believe that was Evan Hull on the carry. Slovis looking, rolling, finding something. End zone. It is caught, but he is out of bounds. There's a flag. From the 19, second and 17 after the flag. Slovis is pressured, and he is sacked all the way back at the 31-yard line. There's a big play from the Panthers defense that they needed. Nick Hampton on the sack. What a way to get a hand in there, reaching over the top of the Cardinals O-line. Hampton cleaned it up. Beautiful. Now it is third and an absolute mile from the 29. Slovis and shotgun. Probably just going to run it here. Yeah, they will. And Kiner stays on his feet. Gets about 5-ish. So, Cardinals, I mean, if they still have Chad Ryland in, they should make this field goal relatively easily. Even though it'll be a longer one. All right. Out comes Ryland. 43-yard attempt here to take a 3-point lead again. The kick is up, and it is good. All right, so the offenses, they're kind of slowing down here. They're having a bit of a struggle in the red zone. But we still got a close one here in Canton. How does one?
Dive into unlimited 5G data, just $19 a month, guaranteed for 1 year for a limited time.
Hilarious. Why? No. No. There's no way. What is wrong with this guy? Frickin' Brian Keith and his haircuts. I give up. I give up. It's even worse now. Back at Relentless, he started doing the rat tail. Now he has the rat tail on the side of his head. What is that? I'm no haircut connoisseur, per se. I like my haircut right now. It's my favorite haircut I've ever had. It's the haircut I want to have for the rest of my life, probably. At least for a while. But what are we doing? All right. Well, I believe this is the last guy they'll be talking about tonight is Roger Craig. Roger Craig. That's what happens when I force myself to watch a whole Hall of Fame game. You know what happens when someone watches a whole Hall of Fame game? You know what happens when Alex decides to stream for the first time on this channel? You know what happens? You just made the list. Losing my mind over here. All right. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, so we're trucking through this game. Kick is up and away. Booming. They will return it up to the 10, 20, 25, and about to the 28, 29-yard line is Jimmy Horn Jr., and that's where Carolina will resume. How does one have a How does Roger Craig? How do they have a picture of Roger Craig's school assignment in early elementary school from the goddamn ancient times? Sorry, Roger Craig isn't that old, but that's crazy that he still has that. Gain of about 3 or 4-ish. No, about 3 is Tyus, so he's okay. Arm is okay. Love to see that. That's crazy, though, that they have a picture of his a school assignment. And it said when he wants to grow up, he wants to be a pro football player. Now he's in the Hall of Fame. Woo! 2nd and 7 from the 30. Haynes hands it off to Tyus, who'll fight forward, maybe get about 1 or 2. Bring up 3rd down. Okay. Here's the thing. I want to try streaming wrestling more. I just... First of all, right now, WWE, I'm hating it. Hating every second of it. Not every second. Not every second. What's good about... Say one good thing about WWE right now, Alex. I'll have to think about it. 3rd and 5. Haynes, kind of pressured, has to run out, looking, pump faking, fighting. 1st down. There is a flag, though. And it might be coming back. Good thing about WWE right now. I mean, Chelsea Green is WWE Women's Champion. Holding on the offense. But she's interim, so is it really that good? No. Is she going to lose to Rhea? Probably. Who else? What else is good? I said something good about the main event scene recently. I mean, KO versus Punk is going to cook, but I'd rather Finn Balor. 3rd and 15. Haynes looking. Good time. Throws right side. It is caught. Hit as he caught it, but he still fights. Jimmy Horn Jr. There is a flag. I believe it was thrown with the hit. So, should be a first down there. If you guys throw one more flag, just making this game any longer than it needs to be. Yep. Unnecessary roughness. I think he got hit after he got out of bounds there. 3rd and 15. Haynes just, I don't know why I struggle to say his name. Haynes King just lays it on the shmoney. Bryce Young, you better be careful. This man's coming for your job. I guarantee. Never mind. He's not mad at all. Bryce is happy as can be. Kane hands it off to Tyus, who takes the outside edge and will stiff arm and get about 5 or 6 there. So makes nothing out of something. Or makes something out of nothing. That was not it. Name one good thing about WWE right now, Alex. Do it. I dare you. I can't because the LA Knight Bloodline Vortex is bothering me. Danhausen, I don't even want to talk about it. I love the guy, but like, come on. And Kane, play action, rolling left side. Caught, first down. Casey Washington on the reception. Thank you for saying that for me, Mike Tirico, before I even got to the roster page. Nice. All right, Panthers are trying to fight back here. From the 34, Kane hands it off. Tyus will just get back to mine. I don't know what that was. I broke. My system broke. Second and 9. Kane, shotgun back to his right. We'll hand it off to Tyus, who maybe just gets back to the line again. Nothing going there. Bring up 3rd down. Third and 9. Haynes King is going to be in shotgun all alone. Throws quickly to Casey Washington, who gets about 7 on the play. Brent 4th down. That is going to be your last play of the 3rd quarter as we head to the 4th quarter. See how that works there? That's crazy. All right. I mean, 2 hours in, 3 quarters, pretty good. Just got to get through one last quarter. And at this point, with the rate this game is going at, we could easily go to OT, and I really hope that doesn't happen. Okay. Because neither defense looks like they really want to, like, just lock in. Pretty much every possession, someone has answered one another. Oh, You know who's on the Panthers now? Rasheed Walker. Packers legend. Since the last time I streamed, by the way, there's a new StreamYard logo, and it looks a lot cleaner. Everything looks cleaner. It's less in the way, and new laptop. Which, by the way, this new laptop was a graduation gift. Shout out the sister. It was awesome. It's the best thing ever. I haven't barely used it though, like at all. I've only used it for wrestling, like watching like the pay-per-views and stuff. Because, yeah. So that's what I've used it for, which is technically gonna be my college laptop, but that's a whole nother thing in itself. But I don't know, we're chilling. But since what was I saying with this new laptop, the quality on my stream, unless I'm like losing it or something, and I clearly don't remember how my old streams looked, which could be the case. I mean, hold on, I have videos of like clips from my old stream because of my, because like I mean, there's gonna be a glare. There's a rainbow glare, but like, it's a really bad. Why is it rainbow on the thing though? I don't like that. Trust me, that's not how the video is. That's how the quality is for some reason. It looks worse in person. Yeah, the quality is definitely a lot better on this camera. Obviously, I would hope so. I'm literally going from like a Chromebook. It was technically a Chromebook. It was Google Chromebook. Caught underneath, fighting inside the 5-yard line. First down for Carolina. Okay. I don't know why I'm clapping. I'm not rooting for anyone, but that's the big old fullback, white guy. Fullback, white guy, I say. That is Kate. He's not a fullback. He's a tight end. Caden Prescorn. I totally butchered that name. All right, now from the 5-yard line, underneath for Kane, dumps it off, touchdown. Anthony Tyus, who comes back in the game after fumbling and takes the lead. The first lead for the Panthers here tonight, and it comes at a crucial moment here at the start of the fourth quarter. There you go. So the Panthers, they're going to take that Carson Beck legacy game and shove it up your ass. These are the things that I couldn't actually say on an actual broadcast, but I love that I get to say it here. Extra point. It is up and it is good. I also can't say on a broadcast. Fun fact. Breeze is in the booth. Booth has a breeze in it. I'm talking about. Only 9,000 yards short of Tom Brady. And then Peyton Manning also only 9,000 yards short of Drew Brees. That's true. Brees did play 60 less games than Brady did. So, is Brees the all-time leading passer if he plays 60 more games? Who knows? Yeah, the Rams. Aaron Donald worked out for the Rams. He worked out for the Rams because he had to like try out, obviously, technically. But obviously he's going to make the team. It's Aaron Donald. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. This league is cooked. I mean, here's the thing. Not the worst thing in the world, because at least this takes down the evil empire that was built last year by the Seattle Seahawks, okay? At least take them down a notch, and I'll be happy. But don't come after my Packers, okay? Pretty sure we play the Rams on Thanksgiving this year? Or do we play them on Christmas? It's one of the holiday games. We play them on Thanksgiving. We're the prime time Thanksgiving game against the Rams. That's going to be in LA too. That's terrifying.
Do you have the Spokane? Oh.
All right, we back. Cardinals, they get up to about the 25-ish? I don't know. I don't know where they got. I wasn't really paying attention. Drew Brees, dude. Jesus Breezes. Baja Blast, dude. I mean, just peak. Slovis hands it off up the middle, fighting forward, gets about 4 on the play. As Evan Hall on the carry once again. Second and 6. Slovis under center, play fake. Good time. Throws. It is caught all the way into Panthers territory, all the way up to the 39-yard line. Big reception there for Arizona. That is Harrison Wallace on the catch and run. Slovis hands it off. Hull is finding the edge. Gets, I believe, close to the first down marker. First down. Evan Hull. All right. Cardinals are answering back here once again. It really, this game is going to come down to whoever scores last. I think that's the way it's going. Slovis hands it off up the middle. Hull gets the first down. So confirming what I had said before, that would be a first down. As they're just talking to Breeze in the booth. From the 25, Slovis hands it off. Hull breaks one tackle, Just able to get back to the line there. All right. 2nd and 10. Coming up. From the 25, Slovis and shotgun back to his left. Will throw. Looking. Good time. Just going to dump it off underneath to Fairweather, who is fighting for extra yards. Going to get about 8 in total there. Makes it 3rd and manageable. You're a guy. Collinsworth. Now here's a guy who is a guy and is also a guy. Reminds me a lot of Patrick Mahomes. 3rd and 2. Slovis under center. Kicks a man out left. Play action. Good time. Now it throws. It is dropped. It is dropped. Is that Reggie Virgil too? No, that's Xavier Weaver. Damn. He had a guy wide open for the first down. I say the Cardinals go for it here. Screw it, you know? Although neither defense has been able to get a stop, but like a true stop. Like there's been points every possession, really. For the most part. Nope, they're going to take their 3 to make it a 1-point game. 35-yard attempt for Chad Ryland. The kick is up, and it is good. Just slices in. A little scary. Don't want Chad Ryland losing his job or anything, because he was really damn good last year. All right. 10 minutes to go in this game. We're making it on through, folks. I don't know why I streamed this game, really. I think I was just so excited for football to be back in general that I was like, I can't wait any longer. I need to stream, please. So we're here. We're here and we've made it. And it hasn't been a bad game. If this is like a primetime game with these teams' starters, which isn't much different for the Cardinals, because goddamn amateur team over here.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the GA summer event, say I can in the original can-do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all with me. You can do anything.
By the way, folks, for me starting this new channel this year to be at 343 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but that's purely just off of a championship history videos this year. And my most popular championship history video, my most popular video on this channel, literally has crushed. Multiple of them have now crushed my most popular video on my old channel. That Grand Slam championship history video got 17K views, which I need to update it now that I know, because Sami Zayn became a Grand Slam champion, so I need to update that. Because if that video got that many views before, I just only imagine what it gets now. And then the second most views, 8.4K on the Revolver Remix title. But I mean, I've talked about it for years. I mean, I never do this for views or money or at all, because it's hard to make money when it's like such low stuff. But it's just definitely just gratefulness that people still come back to, because I definitely have a lot of the same old subscribers that I had on my last channel. So the fact that a lot of people were able to find this new channel and to see the same kind of videos that they were enjoying before, just gratefulness for everything. And I think, hopefully, I would love by the end of next year, definitely to be back at 1,000, which to be at 1,000 in 2 years, and when it took me 10 years to get to 1,000 on the old channel, it's definitely a lot of confidence in myself. All right, Panthers have it now up to the 20, 25, up to the 30. Pretty frustrated there. Got tripped up on the return, but good return in general. And we're going to commercial break. I love when they go to commercial break after a commercial break. It's just my favorite. Stupid.
Listen to me. You can do something I didn't know was possible. You can bring demons back to the human world.
All right.
It's your day. Rise to make your mark, to move forward. What you build doesn't stop when the job's finished. It becomes part of your story, your way, your livelihood. Kubota. 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. There's a biggie. Solution you can save $750 on the experience beyond plan from the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You can use your savings to do this. I'm more of a simplified watcher. Next, get free AAA for a year. Said like what, buddy? There's even streaming button.
Oh my goodness.
They do. We're not watching. That's just the beginning. There are 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Find yours.
So I'm gonna be late for dinner.
How late? So this is what Lois Lane feels like.
I love you, knowing
A family full of content.
we're all government agents.
Number one thing I've been doing over the summer, by the way, is recently I just went through and finished the entire GTA 5 story mode one final time. I was so tempted, by the way. I literally even had started to set it up. I was this tempted. I was this close to doing the GTA walkthrough on the channel because obviously the channel's a lot different now, and I love doing the new gameplay videos and stuff. I was this close to doing a series, but I was like, well, obviously I won't have a face cam, so will it really be that good? Will you really enjoy it? Especially me playing it for the millionth time. I know when I played through it, by the way, this last time, I literally quoted everything in the game because I've played the story mode probably a good 20, 25 times. Maybe more. Panthers get a gain of about 5 there on the carry. That is Miles Davis on the carry. So yeah, that's what I've been doing as of late. I finished the GTA 5 story one final time. Because obviously GTA 6 comes out in a few months. I already pre-ordered it. Miles Davis gets a game about 4, make it third and short.
Very special.
How much fun do you have down here on the sidelines with us now?
This is the best part. Journey, this Patrick journey continues with you and obviously Mike and Chrissy's amazing broadcast.
Third and 1. Hands it off, and Miles Davis is going. He's on the race into Cardinals territory all the way inside the 25-yard line. Miles Davis speeding past every single Cardinal defender. And the Panthers now have swung all the momentum in their favor. the first half looks like all Cardinals, and now the Panthers have come out this second half with Carson Beck going to the bench. Panthers have looked a lot better. From the 25, King, play fake, just going to dump it off on the screen on the right side. Miles Davis gets about 5. Okay. Because if the Panthers score here and go up by 7, they'll be up by 8. Second and 5 from the 20. Kane hands it off as maybe just gets back to line. Maybe gets 1. Is Anthony Tyus. Make it third down. 7:25 to go here in the game. As long as we don't go to the overtime, which I don't think we will at this point with the scorage. I think it'll just be who scores last here at this point. Like I said before. From the 19, 3rd and 4. Kane, shotgun, play action, dump it off, bombed. That was the worst commentary imaginable. I'm so sorry. Incomplete. 4th and 4 now. It was popped up, so I flustered. I got flustered because I thought an interception was incoming. I thought our first turnover of the season was happening, but no. So the Panthers will settle for 3 here to make it a 4-point lead. 37-yard attempt. The kick is up, right down Broadway. I mean, Ryan Fitzgerald at this point has looked better than Chad Ryland. I know they've all been successful. They've both been successful. They haven't missed a kick yet, but Fitzgerald's kicks have been more accurate than Chad Ryland. That's what the point I'm trying to get across here. So, yeah. Which is definitely impressive.
Professional grade products from the brands you trust. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by.
What?
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. More than you ever. Over and over again. And when it was finally time to enjoy it all. COPD. Stop you. Well, COPD never met someone like you. He kept right on going. Restreat is 3 medicines in one giver. Better breathing starts within 5 minutes. That helps prevent flare-ups. Restreat is a COPD maintenance treatment that works as hard as you do. Restreat takes a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Restreat more than prescribed. Restreat may increase thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication. AstraZeneca may aid your health. Ready to take back your breath. Now approved for the maintenance treatment of asthma. Ask your doctor about Restreat.
Biggest football celebration on earth, but everyone does it. Now the Premier League is not letting go. And this one now season begins on the 22nd on NBC and Peacock.
Take your 2007 Hall of Fame game, August 15th. First games in NFL head coach Mike Tomlin and his Steelers. And the point of that game, over the United States. And guys, ready to roll? Did you really know what you were doing, Mike Tomlin, that night? I had no idea. When I felt like that, you gotta be on your job a little bit before you realize you had no idea.
Look at Mike Tomlin. What a guy.
challenge at halftime was really cool.
Yeah, great to honor TJ, and it was a great idea by Jason Garrett, and I'm thankful I'll take participate.
And you call that everybody fought.
All right. Kick is away. Gonna return it up to the 20, 25, 30, 35. A little past 35 there. Good return. It was kind of a weak kick, but you know. Oh my God! I mean, that game was the greatest thing I've ever witnessed. The last game we had on prime time that wasn't the Super Bowl or a playoff game outside of tonight was that Sunday night game. That Sunday night game, Week 18, 2025, Ravens, Steelers. The night I think I lost my voice. It was an insane stream. I was goated. Slovis throws deep over the middle. It is caught. Nice catch. Reggie Virgil with another big reception to put the Cardinals in Panthers territory. Cardinals definitely need to score this drive if they want to pull away with the win.
Nothing wrong with his nose at all. They took a close up, and I drew on it. I said, "You mean this highway always turned like this?" I mean, it was crazy.
It was a crazy night, dude. That Ravens Steelers game, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. I mean, go back and watch the reaction video of it. It's on my TikTok. And then, yeah. Okay, are they going to call that one also not a catch by Reggie Virgil? Well, that's unfortunate if that's the case. I think they're going to commercial to review it, actually. You like pina coladas.
Hotel prices from multiple different sites, even if you pick one. Look, same hotel, $100 less.
How one-time Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett and two-time national champion Carson Beck about to be moving tonight. I mean,
Pain, same meds, same struggling.
you know,
Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability site infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal cancers, including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurring. See the event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoke, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
We have a lot of apps. We gotta narrow it down to the best. And call two friends. You help.
You don't have to face for everyone. This performance is your last chance.
AGT, Tuesday, BCMP.
Kicking off the national finals. We got rookies and disappears. Oh, yes, things have happened.
American Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC and Peacock.
We're back. The call stands to Carolina.
all right, the call stands. It will be a catch by Reggie Virgil. I don't think that was a catch, personally.
Able to hang on to that. That's his fourth.
I mean, he had his hand under it. Probably not a better angle. Whatever. Might as well give it to him. Nothing to lose. Hands it off. Making guys miss. Corey Kiner continues to have himself a day. Sorry, I'm second guessing myself. His name is Corey Kiner, right? I'm not losing my mind. Yes, okay. Obviously, we'll probably stream the first game of the season. Obviously. I mean, it's the first game of the season. Starts on a Wednesday this year. That's weird. Why are we not starting on Thursday night? That's dumb. Stupid. it'll be Patriots Seahawks, a rematch of the Super Bowl, and I don't think the Seahawks have as easy as a time that they did back in Santa Clara. It is in Seattle, but that Patriots team now with AJ Brown, they're gonna cook. It is caught. Maybe gets a gain of about 1 there. He's bottled up immediately. Bring up third down. All right, here. This is a big play coming up because the Cardinals are down by 4. Third and 8 from the 30. Slovis in shotgun back to his right. Here we go. Slovis. Panthers sent pressure. He throws right side. It is caught. Makes the guy miss. Reggie Virgil gets the first down all the way up past the 15-yard line. These two teams, they're... We got a ball game, folks. Even if it's a ball game with a bunch of young fellers and a bunch of no-namers, bunch of guys trying to prove themselves, they're proving themselves tonight. Inside the 15, hands it off to Kiner, who will fight, maybe get about 2-ish on the play. Second and 8. Slovis throws right side, stays in bounds, and falls forward. Might just be third and manageable there. I think it's, third and short. Who is that? I don't know. Is that Bryson Green? Is that who that is? No, it's Harrison Wallace. Third and 1. Big play here. Slovis under center. Hands it off. Kiner. Or no, not Kiner. Evan Hull will get the first down. So now the Cardinals are looking good to take the lead here in this game and maybe never give it back. The Panthers have 2 timeouts. First and goal from the 3. Slovis is still going to be under center. Man in motion. And their stoppage. I think the Cardinals are going to take a timeout. They will. On this day, it's the worst. Here we go. First and goal. Slovis under center. 2:38 to go in this game. Cardinals down by 4. Slovis hands it off to Kiner, who is fighting. Can't fight enough. Maybe gets about 1 or 2. Maybe gets to the 1-yard line. Kiner looking for his second touchdown of the game there.
many writers you have working for you, but it's some of the most original material I ever.
We fight each other. I'm going to do that one. Hey, we'll see you in Seattle. Man, appreciate you guys. Mike's been out of me. Mike Down with Football Night, an American team on a night that we celebrate the new class. Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's the 2-minute warning? Okay. 2-minute warning. It's going to come down to the wire here. That's hilarious. For real.
Get one line on the Simplicity plan and iPhone 17 Pro today. And the latest iPhone at Lightyear. All for just $80 a month.
1, 2, 3, go. After blood, did you want my chocolates? I have 4. Definitely not seen that one on TikTok. Shut up, nerd. Super 3, rated R.
I never tears. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. It made me realize how important it is.
Yes.
That's why I got life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. Get covered in minutes and 100% online.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
He got the secret. I don't think it's a secret that football fans are superstitious. And their compass is the reason for everyone. Like there are fans who have been wearing the same jersey for every game. Then again, I've got my own pair of lucky socks, so maybe it's good. Fan like a pro. Shop.com.
Seattle, reigns above the wall. Before you get to the pros, start in college. Look forward to a great season on NBC. Talk at NBC, SN, Big Ten, Saturday night primetime games. Body and Eric, one of the favorites going into this season. Today.
All right, folks. After all night, looks like we have a Juno appearance here shortly. You can barely see her ear right here. Come on. All right, 2nd and goal. Play action. Slovis throwing. End zone. He's out of bounds. Incomplete. Green can't get his feet in. He slid at the end. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. I think he was already out of bounds by the time he had his hands on it. Ooh, that's close. That is close. I don't know. I think you have to review that. It's about when he catches it and if his feet are in bounds. I need a stoppage. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. I agree. I thought he was out initially too, but he had the ball and his feet were still in. Bam, he has the ball. Feet are down. That's a touchdown. That's the money shot. Bam. Yeah. I think that's gonna be overturned there. Cardinals are gonna take this lead. Whew. If they stop it, if the refs pause it just at the point where he catches the ball, and that's a touchdown. I mean, you can't really tell. No, his foot's down. That's a touch. I mean, that's a touchdown. It's a what a catch, by the way, if that's a touchdown. Good golly. What a way to just get that in there. I assume they're going to overturn this, right? Yep. Touchdown. Cardinals take the lead here inside 2 minutes. And now we got tension. Bryson Green gets it. Cardinals, who have been pretty much in control of this game. It's been back and forth, but it's been the Cardinals at least through the first half. And then the Panthers came out second half blazing after Carson Beck was benched because Keaton Slovis could not do what Beck was doing. But now he does get a touchdown. Chad Ryland here to make it a 3-point game. Oh my goodness, we could go to OT. The kick is up and it is good. Folks, it is 30-27. Panthers have 2 timeouts. They're down by 3, 1:55 to go. If we go to OT, I have seen it all. I have seen it all at this point, folks. And if anyone can lead a drive this quick, it's Haynes King, who's been dialing. Haynes King has been doing, folks. $17 for 24, 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. Haynes King, he's Tom Brady. That's who he is. He's Tom Brady with wheels, actually, because he can run unbelievably. So who is he? Who's a white guy that can run that fast? Like that fast, I'm talking, and have an accurate arm. See, Allen doesn't really run fast. He's just a big dude. He's like prime Penn State Trace McSorley. That's the comparison I'm giving him. He doesn't really need a comparison. He's in the NFL.
Celebrating his teammates. He was doing the same thing with Kenny Pickett. You can tell who the leader of this football team is, but you also know it's a big year for him. He had a good year last year. They made the playoffs, and he is showing steady progression. Make no mistake, this is a big year for Troy Sean.
All right. Here we go, folks. Let me double check that my temp. Yep. Okay. Kane throws right side, incomplete. Nothing there. Got hit as he threw. Just had to throw it out of bounds. Oh, his hand got hit. That is not what you want to see. But he's still in there. I don't know if he taped it up quickly or if he's just good to go. Kane trying again, right side, and it's overthrown. Looking for Casey Washington. He had him wide over the top. If he would have just dropped it in the bucket, it would have been good. It would have been good. Damn. He got tugged a little bit. Maybe he could have called something there. LaFleur's arguing it. Not going to have anything, obviously. 3rd and 10 now from the 35. Come on, Haynes Kane. I believe you come back. Come on. Throws right side. It is caught. Brought in by Casey Washington. He makes up for it. And now the Panthers are hurrying it on up. Oh my goodness. We're going to have OT. We're going to have OT in the Hall of Fame game. That should be illegal. Is there even OT in preseason? I don't know. Haynes King throws right side. It is caught by Miles Davis, who I believe got out of bounds. He did not get out of bounds. What an idiot. Decent gainage, though. Come on. I want a touchdown drive here. I want the Panthers to score the touchdown and get the win. Come on. Under a minute to go now. Kane just going to run it with Miles Davis, who gets a big first. Take a timeout. Take a timeout. Take a timeout. They do. Up to the 39-yard line for Carolina. What a clutch catch that was by Casey Washington.
This is a different argument now, right? I know he can't throw it well enough. And here's the Carolina Panthers trying to say get started.
Bears to open off the terrific season for Chicago.
Gonna be kind of a tough start for Carolina. If they can win that Falcons, Browns, and maybe upset Lions or Bears, they'll be chilling. I easily think they could upset Lions. From the 39, King shotgun back to his left. Will throw. It's kind of pressured. Has to throw the screen. Davis is wrapped about 5 yards behind the line. That is a clutch tackle. And once again, it's Austin Keys. Woo! Oh my. Here's Arizona's start. I've played 6 straight weeks. Chargers, Seahawks, Niners, Giants, Lions, Rams. Yeah, they're donezoed. Cardinals, unless they have Gardner Minshew and Marvin Harrison becomes like his pappy, and Jeremiah Love is the greatest running back to ever touch a football, they're not winning the game. Here we go now. Panthers had to use their last time out there, which could be costly. Kane, shotgun, back to his left. Got to get back to field goal range. Going to throw it deep left side. Incomplete. Was covered well. Nothing there. Looking for Casey Washington. 3rd and long. I did say at the start of this game, this is going to be the only game the Cardinals win this season. They'll probably win other preseason games, obviously, but 3rd and 14. Does Haynes King got one more in him? Looking, is pressured, has to step up and run, has so much speed, has a first down and more, gets all the way to the 15, trucks his way, gets out of bounds, stops the clock. Haynes King, Vanilla Vic at its finest when it matters most. Holy God in heaven. You do not leave that much space if you're Arizona's defense. He trucked over Haynes, or he trucked over Austin Keys going out of bounds. Bryce is pumped. What a cinema finish here we have in Canton, folks. Haynes looking, throws. Incomplete. Oh my goodness, he almost just called game. Was looking for Jimmy Horn Jr., nothing there. If they can get someone open, Panthers can win this game. They got to watch the clock management, though. Can't have anything really inbounds. If you do, you got to hurry up and spike that ball. I really hope they don't settle for OT. I don't know if OT's in preseason, let alone Hall of Fame game, We don't have Hall of Fame games like this, King. Looking, throwing, right side. It is caught. Does he get out of bounds? He doesn't. They have to hurry up and get to the line. Clock is rolling. 11, 10, 9. They got to spike it. They do. With 6 seconds left. And it's a chip shot field goal attempt. Oh my God, folks, we're going to extra. Wow. We almost just saw a game, but an outside catch from Jimmy Horn Jr. They clocked it. Oh my God, they're not going for the field goal yet. I think they're going for a quick, because they're inside the 5. They can just go for a quick pass and hope it's incomplete. Are they going for the game? End zone 1-on-1. Incomplete. Okay. That was the smart play to do. Go for a 1-on-1 fade to try to win it. And if it's not in, then go for 3. Oh, okay. There is an OT. So they're going for the win. Oh my God. Imagine they get this in. 2 seconds to go. 3rd and goal. No timeouts. They're not settling for a tie. They want to win. Haynes King. Shotgun. Looking. Stepping up. Use your feet, man. He dives. He's in. Panthers win it in Canton. Oh my God. Put your name on a billboard. Haynes King. Walk off. Carolina wins it. A game with no stakes ends in absolute insane fashion. People are like, I'm not watching the Hall of Fame game. I'm not watching. I'm excited. I watched the first quarter because, yay, football's back. But we just had one of the most insane shootouts when backups play and they fight. Haynes King, the 25-year-old rookie out of Georgia Tech, he dove for it and he got it. Panthers walk-off W. That was awesome. I give up. I give up, folks. I mean, if that's a sign for things to come this season, if backups and fifth stringers are playing like that, what a year we're about to be in, especially after last year did. Haynes King is Jesus Christ himself. All right, let's go over the post-game stats. And then let's get out of here, folks, because I was going to say I want to go to bed. It's a lie. My sleep schedule is so screwed up right now. What a photo finish. I mean, you can't ask for a much better game there. Haynes King, my guy. 21 for 34, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Also on the ground for Haynes King, 3 carries for 39 yards, and your walk-off touchdown. Other rushing-wise, Miles Davis, 4 for 53, who looked pretty good. Anthony Tyus, 8 for 19. Dylan, 3 for 18, and a tutty. And Etienne, 4 for 12. Receiving-wise, Jimmy Horn Jr. ended up leading at the end. 4 receptions for 44 yards. John Matchey, 3 for 38. Jasim Reed, I always forget his first name. I see Jay Reed. I want to say Jaden Reed. Jasim Reed, 2 receptions for 30 yards and a tutty. Casey Washington had some clutch catches at the end there. Defensive-wise, Jared Harrison Hunt with a sack on the day, and Nick Hampton also with a sack. And then the Cardinals, who ended up being the losers here in this one. I probably should have said their stats first. Carson Beck, 15 for 19, 188, and a touchdown, no picks. Keaton Slovis, 9 for 10, 106, and a touchdown. So Keaton Slovis, I mean, he 144 QBR rating. He played great. Zonovan Knight, Bam Knight, 12 carries for 60 yards. Corey Kiner, 14 for 57 and a touchdown. And Evan Hall, 6 for 23. Receiving-wise, Jalen Brooks, 3 for 99. Reggie Virgil, 5 for 66. Harrison Wallace, 2 for 34. And also, Bryson Green had that we thought was going to be game-winning touchdown for Arizona. Ended up not being in the end of the day. Austin Keys led with 6 tackles, but he could not tackle Mr. Haynes Keen in that final drive. And then Andrew Billings had a sack, I believe. Yes. Wow. Folks. I mean, I was a little like confused on even why I was streaming today because it's a Hall of Fame game. It doesn't matter. No stakes. It's just for bringing in the new NFL season. But man, what a game. What a game. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream today. Definitely want to do more, obviously. Expect the football content to be coming back. Expect season predictions. Gotta get that stuff going. Definitely gotta get that stuff going soon before the season starts. I'll do my big extended season the stream. The whole thing. It'll be great. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream today. Please comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post another video or do another stream. Bye, guys.